Hey everyone, we're currently driving inside Yosemite National Park. Our Tesla is equipped with FSD, which means it can basically drive itself, as long as I keep an eye on it. We started out from Yosemite View Lodge, passed through the Arch Rock entrance, and even took the road with that amazing view of El Capitan. If you haven't seen our previous videos, be sure to check them out.
So we're planning on arriving at the parking area near Yosemite Falls this time. Feel free to enjoy both our Tesla FSD test run and the beautiful Yosemite scenery.
After all this driving, I'm really craving some coffee. Wonder if there's a cafe or restaurant in Yosemite Valley?
Apparently, there's a Starbucks inside Yosemite Valley Lodge. I'm thrilled we can enjoy good coffee against such a stunning backdrop. I heard there's also some beautiful artwork inside.
They also sell limited edition mugs, so that might be a good souvenir. Let's definitely stop by Starbucks later. I'm craving an iced latte.
Sounds good. Maybe we can explore the area a bit after getting our coffee. By the way, there's the Sentinel Cooks Meadow Loop, just about a 15-minute walk from Starbucks. It's a flat, easy trail, so anyone can enjoy it.
That sounds great. Having a relaxed day for coffee and a light stroll might be a perfect break.
Right. Some areas involve pretty steep cliffs, like the Mist Trail near Nevada Fall. You're basically climbing along a ledge. You really need proper hiking shoes so you don't slip on the rocks. Tuolumne Grove too. It's a bit steep, so if you're not used to it, you might find it tough.
Yosemite has so many different spots to explore. You could really fill every day with something new. Besides Starbucks, is there anywhere else you want to check out?
I'd like to stop by the Village store too. It's a grocery store right in Yosemite Valley.
I heard they have tons of food and drinks, plus a bunch of souvenirs.
Exactly. I'm planning to pick up some water and snacks there. And I kinda want a Yosemite t-shirt for hiking. Apparently they've got a bunch of original designs.
Nice. Sounds like they've got some cool designs, so picking one will be fun.
Actually, I'm hoping to find a backpack with a Yosemite design. It'd be great if they have one here.
A backpack would be really handy for our hikes, for sure. By the way, I wonder what the restaurants are like. Are there any cafes or places where we can grab lunch?
There are a few restaurants in Yosemite Valley. One of them is the Yosemite Lodge Food Court, right next to Starbucks. You order at a kiosk and then pick up your food at the counter. They have a pretty big seating area, but it can still get crowded since there aren't many other places to eat.
Got it. Let's stop by Starbucks first, and then check out the food court next door.
Sounds good. I'm actually getting hungry. There are a few more places to eat. I'll mention one more, the Village Grill. They serve burgers and salads and stuff.
That sounds delicious too.
Seating's kind of limited though. If it's crowded, you can grab a bench nearby. Just watch out for bees if you're eating outside. That can happen depending on the season.
Should we try going there tomorrow?
Yeah, let's do that.
So far, everything's good, just staying on this road, and FSD seems fine.
Yeah, even though we're not connected to the internet, it's driving smoothly like always.
According to the nav, we'll have to make a left turn soon, so let's keep an eye out. If we miss it, we might end up looping around Yosemite Valley again.
Right, the roads here are one way. We're almost near Yosemite Falls. Let's keep going.
What's Yosemite Falls like anyway? I know you looked it up. Could you fill me in?
It's actually the tallest waterfall in North America. Its total drop is about 2,425 feet.
Wow, that's amazing.
It seems that Yosemite Falls is made up of 3 sections: Upper Yosemite Fall, the Middle Cascades, and Lower Yosemite Fall. The upper part drops about 1,430 feet. The Middle Cascades around 670 feet, and the lower part about 320 feet.
So how come sometimes the waterfall has no water at all?
In early spring, there's plenty of water because snowmelt from winter fills the falls. But by summer, the flow decreases, and by fall, it can completely dry up. That means the view can change a lot depending on when you visit.
I don't think I've ever seen a waterfall with no water before. Even when it's dry, it's still pretty impressive. I'd like to come back during the snowmelt season next time, just to see it flowing at full force.
Totally. Another highlight around here is the trail network near the falls. There's the Lower Yosemite Fall Trail, about a mile long and flat. Great for strollers or wheelchairs. So even if someone's not big on hiking, they can still enjoy that route. On the other hand, the Upper Yosemite Fall Trail is about 7.2 miles and way more advanced, but it'll take you all the way to the top of the waterfall.
If you're taking on the advanced trail, you really need solid hiking prep. But strolling along the Lower Yosemite Fall Trail sounds great, just soaking in nature at a relaxed pace.
Yeah, there are plenty of easy, well-maintained paths around the Lower Yosemite Fall area. You can just wander around and find your own favorite spot.
Another fun option is cycling, right?
Totally! I see lots of cars around here with bikes. People either rent or bring their own and cruise around Yosemite Valley.
Even if the weather isn't great and we end up with a string of cloudy days, cycling would still be plenty of fun. It's honestly amazing that we can just drive around and be surrounded by these epic views all the time. I'm almost getting used to these views, but then it hits me again. This place is totally unreal.
Even just driving around feels great. There's something about being in nature that really calms the mind.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So what's your top recommendation in Yosemite?
I'd say Glacier Point. It's probably the most famous spot in the park, and for good reason. It's absolutely stunning. You can see that massive half dome from nearly the same elevation, and it's just awe-inspiring.
Right, plus you can drive up there, so it's a great option for pretty much everyone. We've got a left turn coming up, but we're still in the right lane. Ideally, we should have switched lanes earlier. Let's see if it can pull it off smoothly.
Yeah, lane changing in advance makes left turns so much easier.
In the end, we couldn't move to the left lane in time, so I had to turn FSD off for a moment. Kinda reminds me of how the older FSD versions behaved. It might be that we're in Yosemite, where network coverage is spotty, could be affecting it.
Totally possible. Plus, the system might not have as much data for Yosemite roads as it does for city driving back in California's urban areas. But the technology's improving all the time, and software updates keep rolling out, so I bet it'll get better really soon.
True. Anyway, back on topic. Are there any other Yosemite spots you'd recommend? I'm looking for somewhere quiet and relaxing.
Another place I'd recommend is Tenaya Lake. It's this gorgeous lake along Tioga Road in Yosemite National Park, about an hour and 15 minutes drive from Yosemite Valley. So you definitely want to have enough charge before heading out there. It was formed by glaciers and has really clear water. You'll see granite peaks and conifer forests around it too. People do picnics or stroll along the shore, and in the summer you can even dip your feet in, though the water can be pretty cold.
That lake is stunning, right? Honestly, it might be one of the prettiest lakes I've seen so far. I just love the vibe there. It also doesn't get super crowded, so you can take your time and really enjoy it.
Another spot you'll pass on the way to Tenaya Lake is Olmsted Point. It's famous for its unbelievably stunning views.
It looks like something straight out of a movie set, right? Like we've time traveled back to the dinosaur era or something?
Exactly. From there, you can see the backside of Half Dome and a glimpse of Yosemite Valley. It's supposed to be breathtaking. I can't wait to check it out.
Looks like we're almost there. That was a pretty comfortable drive through Yosemite, don't you think?
Totally agree. It went really well. By the way, there's a free charger in this parking lot. If it's open, want to plug in for a bit?
Yeah, let's top up the Tesla. So how'd you like this drive? Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
I loved it. Driving together was awesome, and the views in Yosemite were just stunning.
All right then. See you all in the next video.